Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, builds up your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. City's so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, builds up your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. City's so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, builds up your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively.
Hi, I'm Karen Justice, co-author of Widows Among Us, and you are watching Good Morning Frederick.
Oh, good morning, Frederick. I want to congratulate Karen Justice. She's making the rounds with her book and getting a lot of accolades. Today is Thursday, September 11th, and I am your host, Dani Gurrie. All right, let's go over what is happening on our show on this fine Thursday. Happening in Frederick, there are tons of events going on in and around Frederick County. I'm going to go over each of those highlighted ones for you. I don't have time to go over every single event because there are hundreds every single day, and I'm not even kidding. Hundreds of events in Frederick County. I've got a sit down with Ginger Schwartzbeck. She is the next door neighbor of the home of everything Frederick and is converting Soul Aura to the Reverie, a mocktail bar or lounge opening right on Market Street in the next day or two. So you can be on the lookout for that. I know Frederick is going to welcome her new project with open arms. And watch and win. If you see your vehicle, you could win $100. Huge shout out to Linda Arrington. She won $100 because she texted in last night within the 24-hour period of her vehicle being shown on Good Morning Frederick. She's a winner, and you can be too. You just got to get a Good Morning Frederick magnet, put it on your vehicle, text me a photo of it. Right away, you get a Maryland Lottery scratch-off just for doing that, and then you watch the show. And if I put your vehicle on the show, and all you got to do is text in and you get $100. Easy peasy. And congratulations to Linda, and appreciate you watching the show. And she said she couldn't sleep. She started watching the show, saw her vehicle, texted me at 1:30 a.m., and there she is, a winner. So you don't have to watch live. I love when you watch live. I love being able to respond to your comments and all that good stuff. But hey, I will take it. Watch whenever you can. All the Good Morning Frederick merch that is sold in the month of September benefits the Met, the Maryland Ensemble Theater, and their Key Stage Capital campaign. So please stop by the home of everything Frederick, buy a Good Morning Frederick t-shirt, hat, cup, sticker, magnet, anything. We got crossbody bags still. I've got Bluetooth speakers, anything with Good Morning Frederick on it. And the nonprofit of the month benefits. So you get something cool and they get something cool. Speaking of being cool, why don't we go ahead and get this show started officially. big thank you to our show's sponsor, Fusion Car Wash. 2 locations to serve you. One on Spectrum Drive, right near the FSK Mall. That's a full-service location, meaning you drive through the car wash tunnel and you can have the Spectrum team do the interior for you as well. It's like a little mini detail. They get everything nice and clean inside, and then, of course, the outside is cleaned. Or head over to Thomas Johnson Drive, the newest location, where you drive through the car wash tunnel and you can pull in and self-serve, vacuum your car out with the free vacuums that they have there. Why don't you give them a try? All you have to do is download the Fusion Car Wash app. It's free, and you get a free car wash. I love that. Love that for you. Get a free car wash. You will love it as well. FusionCarWash.com. And remember, those memberships mean you can get your car cleaned every day. And with the cold weather coming and the salt on the roads that'll be laid down before we know it, you're going to want a car wash membership so that you can keep your car nice and clean. All right. I don't want to get too far into the show without the elephant in the room. Charlie Kirk was assassinated yesterday, and I have never been so gobsmacked, I guess. I saw immediately the news as soon as he was shot, and of course was still watching when they pronounced him dead. It is devastating news for people, period. He was a husband, father, and it's really, really frightening. And, I know where every conversation like this goes, and I would really hope that we try to remember that he was a human being. And the conservative space has suffered a tremendous loss. The young conservatives of this country had a leader in Charlie Kirk, and he really knew his stuff. So I hope we can all just take a moment and just realize that he was a son and a father and a husband. And boy, that was just very, very devastating. And today is September 11th. And always hard for me to say the date, September 11th, without being thrown right back to 24 years ago today. So at the end of the show, I will take a minute. I found a very cool tribute on YouTube to play in honor of September 11th, the 24th year. But meanwhile, let's go ahead and talk about what is happening in Frederick, right in our own county. Happening in Frederick is sponsored by Taco Bar in Frederick and Gaithersburg and Taquito in Hagerstown. 3 great locations to serve you authentic Mexican food at affordable prices. The Taco Bar in Frederick and Gaithersburg has that great taco bar where you can actually add the toppings that you would like. And Taquito in Hagerstown has great quality food. You can get those sauces and things that you want on your tacos on the side because it's a drive-through experience. You can, of course, also use the walk-up window and sit out at one of the beautiful picnic tables and enjoy your food right away and then hop in your car. I don't know about you, but tacos is one of the hardest foods to eat when you are in your vehicle. I make a mess of them at the best of times. So I like to sit down and eat my tacos, then think about driving. However, maybe you're taking food home to your friends or family. That's when the drive-through comes in perfect handy. You just drive through and get the food and drive it right home and then eat it. TacoBar1.com or Taquito by TacoBar.com. All right, of course, weekdays in September. Today is no different. It is Watch and Win. Again, want to congratulate Linda Arrington for winning $100 for spotting her vehicle on the show yesterday. Congratulations to her. Today, September 11th, there are things happening at the Great Frederick Fairgrounds. That's right. There are drop-offs for some of the items you can enter into the fair. Did you know you could do that? Well, you can. Tons of opportunities. Now you're going to want to get cracking because right now, probably the best thing you can do is bake a cake or some cookies or do something that can be done pretty quickly because your deadline to enter your items really ends on Friday. That's tomorrow. So there you go. Alive at 5 is Crush the Limo tonight at the Carroll Creek Amphitheater. Also, Catoctin Furnace Living History Festival kicks off tonight at 8 p.m. This is a pay what you can evening, so go to catoctinfurnace.org for details on that. Tomorrow, the Great Frederick Fair opens officially. And at 5 p.m., it is your last chance to purchase your Jack Pass. Tomorrow at 5, that is, they go off sale. So if you want to save on that fair admission plus the all-you-can-ride wristband, do it right now. Go to thegreatfrederickfair.com, purchase it so you have it, and you don't forget, and then you're paying more than you needed to. At 8 p.m. tomorrow night, it is a salute to military and first responders with the band V. We talked with Nick Nyack yesterday, and was it yesterday or the day before? Tuesday. And he's very excited about this special event that they are doing for a salute to the military and first responders. Military and first responders get in free. Everyone else, there is a small cover at the door. And a lot of special guests who will be joining. And I'm interested in seeing them. So Mama Kona and I are going to try to stop out, even though it's going to be well after my bedtime, I'm sure. All right, here's some great ways to save at the Great Frederick Fair. There are ways you can save some cash because we know things are tight. How about the Lunch Bunch? Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., free to get in the Great Frederick Fair. So go in, grab some lunch from one of those amazing food vendors, maybe Hemp's, maybe one of the food trucks, maybe one of the fire stations who is doing food, maybe some ice cream. My gosh. Yeah, let's do that. That's lunch, right? No one's going to judge. No one's going to judge. Senior Citizen Day is Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. If you're 65 and over, you get in for free. That's an awesome way to enjoy the fair. How about Military Day? Well, that is Wednesday, the 17th, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. If you have an ID, valid ID for the military, you get in free. And of course, Friday is Kids Day. Fair Day, they call it. But Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., kids 18 and under get in free. And of course, they get out of school a couple hours early on the Friday. September 13th, this Saturday. And let me just tell you, so many great things happening. Of course, the Great Frederick Fair is on, but also in the streets. So, kicks off the day at 9 a.m. with the Market Street Mile. There's also 10 a.m. starts the Fall Festival at Summers Farm in Middletown. 11 o'clock is when everything kicks off at In the Streets. Oh my gosh, we're going to have so much fun. We got bubble machines. We got t-shirts for sale, brand new t-shirts that'll just be released. Plus, I have a 2 for $20 rack that will be there. So if you want a bargain, you can get one. 2, as a matter of fact, for $20. So bring your 20s with you, and we will gladly take those off your hands. And of course, the Met is going to benefit, which is even better. The craft beverage experience kicks off at noon, and that is on Carroll Creek Linear Park. Also at noon, 4 and 8, the Catoctin Furnace Living History Festival continues. At 1 o'clock, Gateway to the Cure Pub Crawl and Poker Run is in Thurmont. Just $25 to participate in that. You're going to start and finish at the AmVets. And it's going to be a lot of fun in Thurmont on Saturday. Up the Creek starts off at 5 o'clock at the Carroll Creek Amphitheater. You must be 21 and up to get into that. There is a $5 cover, live music with 2 bands, including Marigold from 5 to 6:15 and Bad with Names from 7 to 9. And then the Mission of Mercy Gala is at the Orvis Hill Country Club in Fairfield. And at 8 p.m., T.I. is in concert at the Great Frederick Fair. I heard that was almost a sellout, so that's pretty cool. Except because I don't know who it is. My kids know who it is, though, for sure. And even my brother said, well, gave me crap saying I should know this. But I don't know. I don't know. September 14th, we've got the Michael Kors and Cash Bingo at AmVets Post 7 in Thurmont. We got karaoke for Ship from 3 to 7 p.m. at the Clarion Hotel. These are qualifying rounds, with the finals being on the 28th. And the Commodores and Village People are at the Great Frederick Fair. Little more my speed. Tractor truck pull night happens. Then we get into the demolition derbies and tons of fun at the Great Frederick Fair all week long. On the 17th, you've got the Frederick News Post Fall Career Fair. That is at Goodwill Industries of Monocacy Valley. And from 3 to 9 on the 17th, we want to save Lita. Remember, I interviewed Ellen Ross, who is the executive director of Federated Charities. Lita is the water fountain, the fountain that sits on the patio of Federated Charities. They are restoring Lita to her beauty of past. And they're having a fundraiser at True Standard. For every tiki cocktail you get, a portion of the proceeds goes to save Lita. Let's see what else is happening. We got 2 more Alive at 5s happening for the season, and then it is done. I will also be broadcasting live for Kids Day at the Great Frederick Fair. I'll be on WFRE from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And I would love to see you out there. If you're going to be there, you might as well come on out and say hey. And I'm going to have some giveaways and goodies for you as well. The final, not the finals, second to last week of qualifying at Karaoke for Ship on the 21st. Let's see what else. Oh, cocktails and carousels at Seventh Sister. I interviewed Louise from the Frederick Arts Council, and I'll probably get her on Monday to talk about this amazing fundraiser for the Arts Council. And the final Alive at 5 is September 25th, 5 to 8 p.m. Got to be 21 and up to get in. That is at the Carroll Creek Amphitheater. And then, if you can believe it, we are at the end of September already. Frederick's Oktoberfest closes out the month on the 26th, Friday night from 6 to 10. And then again, they're back on the 27th from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Oktoberfest happens at the fairgrounds. Each One Teach One annual kickball tournament. I chat with Danica Warden. We're going to bring her on the show to talk about that fundraiser. And a lot of things happening on the 27th. I am going to do my best to try to get to them all. 9 to 4 is Frederick Airport's Festival of Flight. 10 to noon is 50th year celebration for Christmas Cash for Kids. That is with Yemi releasing some collectibles at McCutcheon's Apple Products. And then Fall Fest is happening at Everready Square in Chabreux. The 6th annual Jeep Fest for St. Jude is at the Walkersville Carnival Grounds. And the 4th annual Sepsis Extravaganza to benefit Love for Laughlin is at Rockwell Brewery. On the 28th, that Fall Fest from Everready Square continues. You got Dynamic Automotive's 17th annual car show. And from 3 to 7, that karaoke contest has the grand finale at the Clarion Inn and Hotel. Oh my goodness, I'm out of breath for all that. And if you want all the events going on in Frederick, if that's not enough for you, it's okay. Click on the link in the description of the video you're watching right now. All right, if you have an event you want included on the calendar, all you got to do is email it to everythingfredericklive@gmail.com. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Then we're back with Ginger Schwartzbeck from the Reverie. the new Mocktail Lounge opening right on Market Street, right next door to the home of everything Frederick. And we have your watch and win vehicle for today. You could be like Linda and win $100. And I'm going to have a tribute that I found on YouTube that is, I think, fitting for today. We'll close out the show with that. All of that comes up just after this.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves, double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shining family beyond compare.
Hi, I'm Devin, your friendly neighborhood shower door expert. Upgrade your bathroom with a beautiful glass shower door, custom fit to accent your space and make getting into your shower one of the highlights of your day. Come see us at our brand new showroom in Frederick, Maryland, or online at showerdoorexperts.com.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
All right, let's find out who is making our Frederick market great. Market Makers is sponsored by Intense Barbecue, family-owned barbecue food truck and catering company. They cook in small batches to make sure the food is as fresh as it can be when you get it. Go to intensebarbecue.com and satisfy your meat tooth. Don't forget, they are at Rockwell Brewery tomorrow at that concert event. You can stop by and get yourself some food before you go check things out, or maybe you're just on your way home and want to take some good food home to the family. All right, got a chance to sit down with my next door neighbor on Market Street, Ginger Schwartzbeck, from now coined the Reverie.
We're at 401 North Market Street, is the home of everything Frederick. This is my next door neighbor, Ginger, formerly of Soul Aura, and now newly revealed and opening, it is Reverie. Congratulations. We're so happy for you.
Thank you.
So you moved in to what are you at, 405?
Yes.
405 North Market Street a couple years ago, right?
Yeah.
You moved in right around, it was first Saturday, February, like fire and ice, right?
Yeah, I think that was like my first, hey, I'm here.
And we had a huge celebration for you. Yeah.
So-
And tell me about this idea for Reverie. I know you've been on social media about it and gotten a huge response. Tell me how this kind of transpired.
So I had originally opened up as a crystal and herb. And initially I wanted a job where my children could be with me. My 4-year-old is usually never away from me. He's actually next door yelling to be here, but we wouldn't get anywhere. So I just kind of wanted a space, and then I was like, okay, what do I build? And herbs and crystals and energy healing and just alternative ways to healing is what I kind of is what I was passionate about. That was kind of things that have helped me. But I'm a late night person.
Yeah.
And so I was the one who had the crystal and herb shop open in the evening. And of course, like, people would wander by and wander in. And before you know it, like, we're usually here till midnight playing music or hanging out or just a safe space for somebody who needs a place.
Yeah.
Me and my children, I'm not into the bar scene. I was a bartender for a while, and that just, the energy is, I'm over it. And then I always have my children, so I can't really take them into bars. We could get down a long list of reasons I just know bars, but that was kind of a few of the big ones. And so since there was nowhere for us to go, I figured we'd create this space.
Yeah.
And so me and my kids are just hanging out late at night because there's nowhere else and we don't want to go home.
Yeah.
And we're very social. Like you'll see Ryder out front all the time.
Always.
The 4-year-old yelling at everybody, hi friends, hi friends, we got dog treats. And so, but that really wasn't, like we were just hanging out. So that doesn't really help with the lights and the bills.
Paying the bills, right.
So, and then I've also had some health things that keep me in the hospital back and forth. And so in June, I had to close the doors, but every time I thought about figuring out a way out of the lease, it just broke my heart and I couldn't sleep because that space is really like connected with us. I really feel like it was ever since I walked in, the lights that are hanging up were on my vision board. Like I really didn't want to get a physical space. I like traveling, but when I walked in and saw the lights, I was like, okay, this is mine. And we made it happen. And so here we are just making it happen again. And I stepped away, got like 2 and 3 other jobs and working the 80 hours a week to keep it. And it's crazy, like literally whatever you believe in, but I think when you get down on your knees, no matter what you believe in and you're alone with your thoughts, you start hearing the messages and it's only formed organically that we turn into a mocktail lounge where we offer the late night things for the people who don't want to drink for the millions of reasons we can come up with. And Frederick doesn't offer that. Everything closes.
It's a big thing. It's a big trend on social, not just dry January, but actually people trying to live a more sober lifestyle, healthier lifestyle. I think, and also just offering things like we've seen on the social media post when you put it out there, looking for a place to watch a football game or looking for a place to hang out and listen to live music. Maybe somebody is in AA and really trying and struggling, so they don't want to be in the bar right now where those temptations may exist. So you're going to offer this whole place for all kinds of people for all reasons. And you and I have talked a lot about it over the last few weeks, especially. It is everything just coming together. You put yourself a tough open because you promised people you'd be open by In the Streets, which is this Saturday. So you have really scrambled to kind of get this thing going. And as we've talked about, it can definitely be a work in progress, but I think so many people are excited.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I think it's perfect opening. Like you had said, football season is gearing up. People are looking to do things socially without the drinking. Winter's coming up, so I know that gets a little tough for people with the socialization. So I just see this fixing so many problems for so many people.
And we're going to be connected. We're going to be open later here too, because we got a lot of exciting things happening. But there is a huge market now for non-alcoholic elixirs, beverages, mocktails, whatever you want to call them. You've brought a couple samples. We're going to try some too. But really, when you open, I mean, you are really just, again, kind of extending what you really started, but giving it a little bit more purpose and vision and kind of a reason to be there.
And it's so, like, it's really not much different than what we were already doing. I had the music. I would make tea for people. I could, some of my tea blends were really calming, stress relieving, like kind of the thing that some people look for in alcohol. Just that drink at the end of the day to let go of work stress. A lot of these have like L-theanine, ashwagandha root. So these are things that I was already doing. But I've partnered with several good companies. I've talked to them personally. So this one is Curious Elixirs, and this one is like a rosé. So rose, poppy, echinacea. So it's actually goodness for our body, which is what I've been trying to get out there with the crystals and herbs. This is just a lot more fun.
This is really great. And So with this, elixirs and non-alcoholic beverages, you're going to be concocting things as well as just serving some things straight up and ready to go.
Yeah, so I'm going to, because I really think this needs to be a better part of our life, rather than like stopping and getting a 6-pack of beer on the way home. I'm going to offer packs to go, so that this can be enjoyed at home. So this isn't just a let me figure out a revenue stream. Like, this is a mission.
Oh no, you are very passionate about it. Anybody who talks to you for 5 minutes. All right, so let's see. So this is a take on the rosé. Yes. Cheers and congratulations to you. Wow.
Right.
That is pretty good. So it's really flavorful. It gives you the bubbles if you want that too. The taste is good, and it's all good for you. This is all good for us. Okay, well, I could get behind that.
Right, and all of these have been passing my 4-year-old's
taste test too, right?
So he's drinking them with me. Yeah, and so it's a fun way to get the children. And that was another thing is, we're supposed to be the examples for the children, and
that's okay.
And so they see us like we're taking them to wineries now and all of this. And so if they see us drinking these fun drinks, and then they start thinking that wellness is fun because now we're drinking these when we're celebrating. And so, like I said, like we could go down 50 million paths as to why I think these should be a better part. So I will offer them straight up, but I'm going to add a little bit of this.
Okay.
I want to, well, I am. It's not even want to. I will have my own takes on all of these. So these are already tried and true. But it gets really fun, and we can switch it up with the different seasons and get really creative with this. Because honestly, like I want this to, like we had talked about, kind of be like the Cheers without the alcohol, like that TV show. So I want this to be a hangout spot, and so we can really switch it up so that people don't get bored with the same thing.
Right. So, all right, let's try this. So what did you just add here?
So this is San Pellegrino's Chow. It's just sparkling water. This one I like because it doesn't have the added sugar. And I'm going to be really conscious of what I mix things with. I don't do processed as much as possible. But I do want to reach out to other, and I don't need to create everything myself. This has been something I've learned to do. But I am still going to be conscious of what I put in.
So, that's very good. All right. Cheers round two. Let's see. Oh, that just steps it up a bit.
Right. And just a little, and we've been really experimenting with different ones. The world is really ours.
The world is yours for sure.
And what we can create.
All right. Grand opening, kind of softish opening to the doors of the people this weekend. And then soon, I'm sure you're going to start posting any events. And I know you talked about some entertainment and doing a lot of things from that point forward. This is like a whole new chapter. I'm so excited for you that it's re-energized you. I know, I can tell. And it really is offering Frederick something that does not exist. You were saying you're getting calls from DC and Baltimore, people who want to come check it out. This is really going to become a great focal point. I think it's very important for people to be able to have a place that they can have a good time for whatever their reason and not have to worry about alcohol or drinking and driving and all those terrible things that can happen from it. This is really great.
Now we can truly go out, celebrate, nourish our body. Like, why do we poison it when we're celebrating? It's supposed to be good things, and gifting ourselves. And then we can also get home without worrying about wrecking or hurting somebody else. Or like I do have people coming up from DC, and they can get back home safely without. So it really, I have a lot of friends who, when alcohol was involved, they couldn't come hang out because then you can't go home. And I have friends from several states. And so that was like another barrier was,
and now here they can come and celebrate you and Reverie. And you will hear lots more about it, but check social media. You will see her stuff posted everywhere. We're really excited to have you as a great neighbor. Cheers and all the success to you.
Sweet.
Yes, Ginger. She's awesome. And I think it's just something great for Frederick, for sure. All right, we got to take one more quick break. Then we're back with our watch and winner for today, and as well as a tribute to 9/11. All of that comes up just after this.
Hey, if you're like me and you've always wanted to go to Alaska, well, you can join me. Antietam World Travel Service is putting everything together for June 9th through the 20th, 2026. We're going to do the land and the sea. It's going to be wonderful. You can get all the information at antietamtravel.com. Go there right now and just express your interest, and we will answer any questions that you have, but you can join me. Let's go to Alaska. Let's see all the great stuff Alaska has. June 9th through 20th, 2026.
At Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic, we understand how pain can hold you back. We're here to understand what you're going through. For a limited time, you can schedule your first visit for just $50. Give us a call and mention Good Morning Frederick, and let's get you feeling better.
A&S Construction is a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business, and they're located right here in Frederick. They service Frederick County and surrounding areas. A&S Construction specialize in roofing and siding. They can also take care of your windows and gutters and even build you a new patio or deck. All you have to do is call 301-703-2157 or send an email, info@ansconstruction.net. Or, of course, you can visit them online, ansconstruction.net. Remember, you get $750 off any roof or siding replacement or $50 off any roof repairs. Just let Sandra know you saw her on Good Morning Frederick. All right, let's go ahead. Oh, I got to pull this up. I didn't pull them up yet. Let's do our watch and win. Oh my goodness. I got to pull them up. Watch and win. Here we go. For September 11th. Here you are. I want to thank Tree Trekkers, Kids First Swim School, Key City, Myofascial Release, and of course the home of everything Frederick, which is where you can pick up your magnet. Is this your vehicle? If this is your vehicle, all you have to do, just like Linda did yesterday, you have 24 hours to do it. She texted at 1 a.m. It was within the 24-hour period, so you can do that too. Text 888-465-2944. That's 888-465-2944. And let me know. And $100 is yours. Remember, you can get your magnet at Tree Trekkers, Kids First Swim School, Key City, Myofascial Release, or the home of everything Frederick. Pick them up during business hours, except the home of everything Frederick, you can pick yours up 24/7. We have a little basket on our steps outside 24/7. You can pick up your magnet, put it on your vehicle, and go on your way to winning $100, just like Linda did. Congratulations to her for sure. I'm so excited that she won the $100. All right. It is 9/11, 24 years ago today. Our country experienced something that's indescribable and has made an indelible ink on our country at large. So I thought it would be fitting to play a tribute today before heading out of our show. Here you go.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because was a vision softly creeping, left its scenes while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street lamp. I turned my collar to the cold and damp, when my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking, people hearing without listening, people writing songs and voices never shared, and no one dared disturb the sound of silence. Fool, said I, you do not know. Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words that I might teach you. Take my arms that I might reach you. But my words, like silent raindrops fell, and echoed in the wells of silence. And the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made. And the sign flashed out his warning, and the words that it was forming. And the sign said the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls, and tenement halls, and whispered in the sound of silence.